Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this mushroom headband. Here's the yarn I'll be using and the tools. You need to start off with a slip stitch, and I'm going to chain 65. To make your headband longer or shorter, you can do that in increments of 5. Now we need to chain 2 and work a half double crochet in the 3rd stitch from the hook. Now work a half double crochet into every single stitch. When you get to the end, you can cut your yarn. For our next color, we'll be attaching it in the 3rd stitch. Loop your yarn and chain 2. We'll count this as 1 double crochet, and now make 4 more double crochets in the same space. Chain 1. Now we're going to skip 4 stitches and work 5 double crochets into the 5th stitch there. Chain 1 and keep following the same pattern until you get to the end. Now you can cut your yarn. For the next color, we're going to be attaching it in the 3rd stitch, back loop only. Loop your yarn, chain 2, and we won't be counting this as a stitch. Now work 2 double crochets in the same space, make sure it's back loop only. Chain 3, and 2 double crochets back loop only in the 3rd stitch of the cluster there. Now you keep following the same pattern until you get to the end, and that's what it should look like. To make the mushroom spots, I'm going to be using this white color here. Make a knot in the yarn and cut off that section there. Thread it onto your needle. Attach to your mushroom cap. Tie off the ends. and cut off the extra. Next, we will be working with our green color. You need to attach it to the bottom of your first half double crochet there. Loop your yarn and chain 2. Attach to the corner of your mushroom cap there with a slip stitch. Now chain 3 and attach to the corner of your mushroom stem there with another slip stitch. Chain 2. Now we'll be working a half double crochet back loop only in the stem stitch there, and another half double crochet back loop only in the next stitch. Now in the chain 3 space, we'll work a double crochet there. Now you need to yarn over for a triple treble crochet and attach that to the chain 1 space between the mushroom caps. And another double crochet in the chain 3 space. Half double crochet back loop only. Half double crochet back loop only. Double crochet in the chain 3 space, triple treble in the chain 1 space, and another double crochet in the chain 3 space. And keep following that pattern until you get to the end of the row here. Once we're at the end, we're going to chain 5. Attach with a slip stitch to the corner of your mushroom cap. Chain 2. And attach to the corner of your half double crochet there with a slip stitch. Now to make the mini mushroom, we're gonna use a magic ring and a 2mm hook. Chain 1 and work 8 single crochets into the magic ring. Now close off the ring and join with a slip stitch. Chain 1, and this round will be another 8 single crochets, 1 into every stitch. And join with a slip stitch. Chain 1. For the last round, we need to do 10 single crochets, and you can do your first increase after 4 stitches and the last one on the last stitch. Slip stitch to join and cut your yarn. Now for the stem of the mushroom, start off with a slip knot and chain 3. Slip stitch to the first chain there. And start working single crochets to build up a teardrop shape. Cut your yarn, pull through. Now to hide off the starting yarn, we're going to stab the hook through the stem there and pull it through to the other side. Cut your yarn and it should blend in there. Now back to the mushroom cap, I'm adding the spots here, and it's done pretty much the same way as we do on the other ones. And cut off the extra there. Now to join the mushroom, you just pull through that thread there, through the top of the mushroom. Now make 2 of those. Now working in the border stitch, we're attaching our next color on the side of the half double crochet there. And work 8 single crochets into this row here. Now we have 8, chain 1, turn your work, skip the first stitch there, and this row should have 7 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, skip the first stitch, and now this row needs to have 6 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, and this one should have 5, and keep following that pattern until you have 1 single crochet. Now chain 1, and you can cut your yarn here. Do the same thing on the other side, but don't cut your yarn this time. Chain 1, and now work a single crochet into every stitch on the border there. Once you get to your half double crochets, we're going to switch to slip stitches. Now work a slip stitch into every stitch there. Now once you reach the other triangle, switch back to single crochets and work your way up to the top of the triangle. Now we need to make a chain. I made a chain of about 70 here, and now we're going to attach our mini mushroom. We need to switch back to the 2mm hook and take one of your mushrooms there and loop that gray thread through the brown. Loosen up the stem, insert your hook through the top there, and bring back the end of the gray yarn through the mushroom cap. Now to hide this thread, you're going to insert your hook through the stem there and pull it through a couple of times. Cut off the extra and pull down the mushroom cap, and now tighten that loop there of the brown. Now to make the first stitch, I'm using a 2mm hook to make this a little bit easier. Loop through the brown, and now work a slip stitch into every stitch there. Now switching to my regular hook, make a slip stitch into every stitch until you get to the top. Now when you get to the top of the triangle, work single crochets into every stitch there. That's what the corner should look like, and repeat those steps for the other side. This is what it should look like when you're done, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll get back to you, and thank you for watching. Bye.